There we go. All right, so this is the blueprint. You have to be inside the house to do this part. You can delete everything except for the entry here. So you can have. So these are the rooms you got a closet, cross-shaped room, hallway, L-shaped room, octagon medium, octagon small, square tiny, stairwell left, stairwell right, stairwell room empty, and T-shaped room. So you can have any type of room you want. Once you lay it down, you have to be careful because there's a point. Some rooms you won't be able to delete. So if I want an octagon medium room, I'll put that, and I'll put it right here. So now I have an octagon room. Page up, page down. You can zoom out or zoom in. It's page up and page down, like it says over here. So then you have three other spots you can add rooms. You just click on a room and say, oh, maybe let's do this. Put a room here and add a stairwell light. And then you can zoom in if you want to see what it looks like. There it is. It'll it'll automatically put an opening there, so you can put a door, and then you can, and then nothing will be attached to this one. So you see, you got remove room, move room, can't then rotate left or right. Some rooms can be rotated, some can't. So you just go ahead and delete that. Voila, you got an extra. Then you can add another room to it. So let's see. We do this. We put that there. So you got an empty stairwell room, and then you could probably let's see what this does. It puts you up to another stairwell. I can remove this one, but I can't remove this one because it's attached. But I can rotate it. So, like I said, you have to be careful with how you pick your rooms because you'll run into that problem. Can't remove room with more than one connected doors. So the stairwell room empty would be the one you'd have to be careful with because you can't remove it. And you can't remove this because now you have this attached to it. So you have to be careful on how you're going to build your house because some rooms can't be removed. So let's just leave it at this. So we're done with the floor plan. Go ahead and go decor mode. And voila. So this is the octagon. This would be your main room, so where you could put things. Here's everything. Well, not everything, but here's stuff that you can collect. So if you want, say, let's attach an iron wrought chandelier. Voila, there's your chandelier, and you can still move it. You just click on it, and you can put it right where you want. I have it on the clip, which might be a good thing, it might be a bad thing, which probably isn't a good thing. Because see, now I can center things a lot better. This is the advanced mode for the movement. So if you want to kind of make finer adjustments, you can. This allows you to go up and down. So if you want it to look, if you don't want the base showing, you can like put it up there, make it look like that. Looks tacky though. Looks hella tacky. I'm still getting used to the. I switched to the new keyboard type movement. So now instead of keyboard turning, I have to use mouse A and D to strafe, move forward and backward, and all that other stuff. So it's a little funky. So we'll just bring this back down here, and you just click on it, and voila, you have your lamp right there in the middle. Let's see what else we can do. Get some more lighting in here. You can add a whole bunch of things. They give us a lot of stuff. You got wall lighting. You can add over there to make it. It doesn't get very bright, so. But if you want to have like a dark, creepy house, you can just get rid R's to remove it, so you can remove it. And you can have that. You just put it there in the middle if that's what you want. You go to advance. And then you can move it however you want. If you want to put it in the center, that's going up. That's going side to side. So you got your, so you have your horizontal and vertical axes. Well, okay. Just hit R and get rid of it. And we can always do it again. Add a lamp right there in the middle. Voila. It doesn't put out much light. As you can tell, it's still pretty dark. But you can use any lighting you want, as long as you have it. See, so here you got two. There's only one of these lamps, but if you hit R, it puts it back in your inventory. Oh, I'm being meowed at. What do you want, little bug? Get down from there. That's what your wall's for. Little stink pot. That's my kitten. She's climbing up my green screen, and we built a climbing wall for her, and she's not using it. But you can have this chandelier, put it right there, and it'll light up this small area. So, yes, you're going to need a lot of lighting if you're going to do bigger areas, because they don't put the small ones don't put out as much light as you can tell. See? And you can rotate, if you have a mouse with a wheel, you can rotate it with the wheel. See, that's what I'm doing right now. I'm rotating it with the wheel. You just set it there on the wall. And then do the advance. And then you can bring it out. So the advanced mode is more of a fine tuning, as you can tell from that bit ago. So what you would do is you would place the lights wherever you want, and then you can go through and fine tune how far they are into the wall or how far and whatnot. So let's just see. Let's go back. Let's add some furniture. So for me, this would be my main entrance here. Let's. Yeah, see, I accidentally grabbed that. Because when you're in edit mode, this is your edit area. So you exit. So see, now everything's where it is. I can't move it or nothing unless I go into the edit house mode, which would be doesn't have one yet. Doesn't have a hotkey. So if I was to go out of the house, this is what it would look like. It doesn't match. Let's go up and so that's what the outside looks like, even though it's not what it looks like on the inside. You really, I don't know if they can match. I mean, you can pick up your house and move it as long as it's not in another plot. But you can move it that way. Ah, I'm trying to get used to these keyboards. I'm used to being able to, not the strafing. I'm kind of curious. Get out of my. Because, see, I want my house. I wonder if I can. Set it there. Yeah, see. And then I don't think I can. Okay, I can. Kind of, by the looks of it. Oh, there it is. And then I can do back and forth, but I can't quite tell if I can do up or down. It doesn't look like it, and that could be a problem. I don't see the horizontal. I mean, I don't see the vertical axis. Because if I could do the vertical axis, I can put this in line with the sand and have this more flush with the. But it looks like it can only go up or down. Can only go forward or backward. So it looks like it's just along the horizontal axis. If you notice the red lining down here, that means I can't put it. Won't. It's not a spot I can put it. So once that lighting disappears, now the house will stay. I'm not exactly sure what this cleanup mode is. Um, the house edit exterior is you can edit the exterior of the house. You can change the attachment and remove it. Um, but the exterior is definitely going to look different from the interior. Let's see if I can. Yeah, see it's holy crap. Huh? Yeah, see it's just the back and forth and left to right. It's not up and there's no up and down. Okay, there's the arrows. So yeah, you just have the horizontal axis for back and forth and left to right. So if you're going to have, if you're going to do exterior stuff, and for some reason mine's being picky. And you can tell the house isn't really even on the ground. And now I'm having a hard time. It's PTR for you. But I mean, this is the plot of land that you get. I wonder if I could. Yeah. So you can rotate it. You can move it. There we go. And it's still stuck over there. There it goes. Yeah, it's definitely. As you can tell, it still doesn't really work properly. There it goes. There's the problem. Moving the house around. House does not lay flat with ground. And advanced mode. Advanced mode doesn't stick. Doesn't keep house in spot. There you go. Assertion failure. And voila.